Virgo, this is to the point. I just want to thank you guys so much for the support that you've been giving me lately. I've been trying, it's so windy out here, so if I cover up the cars, that's why. I've been trying to make sure that I do whoever showed the most views and give them the most likes, and do they reading for the next month first. And you and Jim and I really showed out, and I really appreciate you for the views and the likes. I'm up and I'm coming and I'm new. I never look at another tarot's reading or another reader's spread or what they have to say before I do your spread. I don't get into I don't even look at them anyway. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be wanting to, and I used to, but now that I'm doing it myself, I don't think that that's right. I want it to always be authentic, and I feel like I'm intuitive, and I hope that what pops out resonates. So I'm really, really grateful for this resonating and hitting home for you guys lately, because you've been showing out in your views, and I've been getting a couple likes here and there, and I just really appreciate that, because that's the only way that I know if what I'm saying even resonates, because the cards come out, they speak. Intuitively, I give you what I see, and I just hope that it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everybody, because the whole collective can't be feeling this, but some points may resonate in it for you. If not, keep on watching, because I'm pretty sure that one day something I say might just crack you up or give you some form of entertainment. I really don't like to do Virgo because I know Virgos, and there's some Virgos that's very important to me in my life, and I just don't want to see nothing pop out that I don't want to see pop out. You know what I'm saying? So I was, another reason why I didn't do you guys is right off this month is because if I'm going into your reading, but another energy is in my spirit, like I'm about to do Virgo, but I keep on feeling Cancer, do Cancer, and intuitively I'm feeling to do Cancer, then I'm going to go ahead and do Cancer, because I don't want that energy to interfere with your reading, or have to overcome that energy to get to your reading, and some of the Cancer energy still might spill out. So I try to be respectful to where spirit is leading me, but at the same time, I went ahead and got to y'all's. I was supposed to do another zodiac, and y'all came out in my spirit, and I was like, I don't want to do Virgo right now. I really run from Virgo readings. I run from Pisces readings. I run from Aquarius readings and Gemini, because there are some significant people in my life that I really, really know, and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? If it's anything that comes out that I don't want to see, I don't want to see it. So that's why I really am reluctant to do even my own. I usually do it at the very end, because I don't even want to. Oh God. Anyways, I'm sorry, but I just want to say thank you. Thanks, y'all, and I'm gonna get on to the point here, because this could be lengthy. I'm gonna try to hurry it up, but goodness gracious, let's get to the point here, y'all. First of all, I'm gonna just say a couple of things, because I wanted to get lost in translation. I'm so happy. I'm so excited to get this out, because y'all look like y'all own one, and I don't want to get what I want to say to get lost in translation as I read through the cards. Please forgive me. I'm trying to slow down. I talk fast, and it's because I be trying to get this out, and I don't want to hold y'all here. So anyway, it seems like you got a lot on your mind. It seems like from these cards, you fit to make some cuts in your life. And you are dead serious about these cuts, and you have pretty much made up your mind. The moon came out in your spread, though, so your intuition may be off about these decisions that you're making right now. And I think it was with either the Page of Swords or the Four of Cups, and I'm going to read it to you and figure that out here in a minute, which one it was from. But it was saying, especially paired with the moon, it's another, like a moon card. I want to say it was the Page of Swords. We'll see. But it was just basically saying that make sure that you try to wait and let the situation play out right now. The moon, when the moon comes out, it says that you are up in your head about situations and stuff like that, but your intuition may be off, so you might not be looking at this stuff in the right perspective or be coming at it from the right angle. When a moon card come out, like a duck could quack like a duck and walk like a duck, but it might not be a duck type of thing, and a wolf might be in sheep's clothing, or vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So what you figuring out and you all up in your head about, and you think you got it together, you lean into your own understanding, and you might just not have all of the puzzle pieces. So don't try to make a hasty decision on whatever you fist to make a decision on right now, because it looks like you fist to make a decision and you have made up your mind pretty much. I don't even know if this read can change it, or my advice can even change the decision that you make. All I can do is tell you to really, really be careful about making a hasty decision, hurrying up and making a decision off of what you think you know or what you think you done conjured up. Because when the moon comes up, you definitely in your head, you looking real hard at situations or a decision that you need to make, but your intuition or your perception of the situation may be obscured. It may be off a little bit. So just wait and let things ride out. When the moon comes out, that's my big wait and let things ride out. That your intuition might be off. When I was shuffling the cards, what was coming up in my spirit is don't be double-minded. You're thinking one way about a situation, then you think another way about a situation. Then you're thinking one way about a situation, you think another about another situation. And then what came up as I was reading the cards in my spirit was get people off your mind. I mean everybody. People you want to help, people you think that done you wrong, people you trying to figure out their true intentions and all that other stuff. That stuff will be revealed to you soon. You'll drive yourself crazy trying to think about another person's motives, because a lot of times people don't even know their own motives. You know what I'm saying? So just, if anything right now, pray to God and ask him to reveal you to the truth on these situations. Because when the moon comes out in the spread, you know, and even in my own spreads that I've done for my own sign, and I looked at the moon and what it said about the moon in the book and all that stuff, I was just like, you know what, the book is right. I'm thinking about a situation, and I got my mind made up about the situation and how it looks or whatever, and it be warning me to, like, okay, I know you think you got it all together and figured out, but sit back and let time reveal these things. Another card, and I think it was the page that said sit back and let time reveal these things. All the introspection and thinking about it in the world you're doing right now ain't gonna give you the proper answer, because the moon card came up, and that I always say your tuition ain't just all the way on point, even though your emotions is telling you that it might be. You start off with the Queen of Swords, and it's our maturing individuals who's responsible to the climate of the current situation that's going on. And when the Queen of Swords come out, you might be going through a situation and you're looking at it a certain way, but you got to look at how your emotions and how your attitude is affecting. Every action has a reaction. So if you showing a type of energy toward a person or a type of energy toward a situation that's going on in your life, the energy that comes back may just be a reflection of the energy that you put out in the first place. You see what I'm saying? Your emotions influence your behavior and your attitude. Whatever you think about a person, it's going to come out in how you treat them. If you think negatively about a person, you're going to accidentally treat them in a negative way. If you're thinking loving and positively about a person or a situation, just by instinct, you're going to treat them in that way. So you got to really be careful about what you think about people, because or a situation, because when you encounter that situation or when you're around that person, whether you mean for it to or not, it will come out in either your energy or your expressions toward them. So Whatever's coming in for you right now may be a reflection of the energy that you're putting out. And like I said, if you're thinking a certain thing about a person or a situation, whether you mean to or not, it's going to come out in either your energy. Something's going to fly off the handle, either spiritually, energetically, or out of your mouth or something towards this person. You might slam something, anything. This person might be telling you how beautiful you is, and you just slam your cup like, ugh. Like, what's wrong with you? That's because when you're not around them, you like, I hate this motherfucker in your mind. When you think about the situation, you shudder. So when you encounter the situation, you're going to be like, ugh. Whenever I think about getting on a roller coaster, I shudder. So when I'm at an amusement park and I see all them roller coasters and all that clickety-clack that's going on around me and people screaming and shit, this shit sound like sounds of death to me. I'll be like, oh my God, I am not dying. These motherfuckers is crazy. This shit is driving me crazy. I don't want to hear another screeching brake. I don't want to hear nobody laugh on no ride or nothing else, because when I'm not around these motherfucking roller coasters, all I can think about is, when I picture myself getting on one, I just think of sudden death. So amusement park ain't really a fun place for me, because it just gets my anxiety up. I don't want nobody to try to talk me to getting onto a ride because of the way I think when I'm not around it. And I definitely don't want somebody to fly off of a ride and hit me and injure me in any kind of way. Okay, moving forward. So the moon is right after you it says the Queen of Swords is talking about an anticipated loss. And it says a woman who has known many sorrows. So you've been through some things, you faced many sorrows, you may be feeling like you're at a sorrowful time in your life, or that whatever situation this is bringing you sorrow. And then you're going to figure it out with the moon, which is not possible. So with this coming up next, it's like all the rest of this stuff, except for the end, the clarifying card, because I had to pull some more. It's like, don't try to figure it out. Death is next. Death inhabits the sign of Scorpio. You may be dealing with a Scorpio right now in your life. This situation or this thing that you're trying to ponder about and think about or come to a conclusion on could definitely have to do with a Scorpio. Or Scorpio could play some kind of part in it. I don't know your life. That's just what the cards said. The cards flip out. I put them in order and I read that way. So this came first, the Queen of Swords. The moon came second, then death. So that's Scorpio. Makes me feel like you're dealing with some type of Scorpio or whatever. And death says the end of a situation and new beginnings too. So you might be in your head about ending a situation and beginning on a brand new path. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. Deading all this past shit and moving forward. Whatever the past shit was. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the moon also said Pisces. So the moon also says that you could be dealing with a Pisces too. Or a Pisces might play a significant role in this. Or that it might be that a Pisces could be on your mind. Pisces could be helping you out. A Pisces could be on your mind. A Pisces could be a part of the situation that you're trying to figure out, along with a Scorpio. And since the Queen of Swords came out first, and they looking at this in this direction, she's looking at this direction, it might say that part of your sorrow might have to do with your emotion toward somebody in these signs, or your emotion towards some group of people in general, because the Five of Wands comes out next. Usually when I see the Five of Wands come out, I always say that you feel like it's a group opposing you, like you at odds with a group, or you seeing things differently than the group around you is seeing things, and you feel like it's an opposition against you. or you feel like people is against you. Or it could be, in this read, how I'm really feeling about the situation is it could be opposing thoughts. You're thinking one way about one thing, and you're thinking another way about another thing. You're thinking positively about a situation, but you're thinking negatively about a situation at the same time, and you all up in your head about it. And your thoughts is battling each other and conflicting with each other because you have light and dark going on in you right now concerning whatever situation this is. Then it goes on to the Page of Swords, and I've been waiting to get to this one because I've been wanting to read it. And the Page of Swords says that new learning experiences, the beginning stages of things, and messages coming in. A perceptive person who quickly connects the dots to construct theories, not truths, but theories about what is happening. That goes back to the moon. A theory is what you think might be happening. A theory is like what they think, who they think might have built the pyramids of Giza and how the pyramids was constructed. Some people think we had giants and they drug the big rocks over there because the platform and the rocks, the stones that was used to build the pyramids of Giza, the great pyramids in Egypt, we haven't came up with a crane that can move them yet. And we don't even see how, if you came up with 100,000 men, how you could pull one of them. Because these rocks weigh tons and they stacked on top of each other. So people got all kind of different theories of how it could have happened. And that's what it says is going on with you with the Page of Swords, that you got a whole lot of theories up in your mind. But you connecting the dots about these theories. And with the moon, like I said, you pretty much got it figured out what's going on about these theories. And you have the ability to mentally cut to the chase. You know, you Virgos is good at figuring stuff out, but sometimes it can work against you. Just like a Pisces. I'm a Pisces, so since I be right about a lot of stuff, then I sometimes think I'm right about everything that be going on in my mind. I know what this is. I see what this is. I can figure it out and all this stuff. And every once in a while, I'll be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what these cards are saying. But let me finish saying that keen mental planning. You value your ability to think independently. You don't need nobody to help you come up with what's going on or to help you figure out a situation because you're very analytical. But like I said, that analysis could work against you at some time. I'm a Pisces, so I be analyzing shit too, but sometimes I be wrong. But sometimes his sharp or abrupt manner of communication are experienced as hurtful by those around him. Sometimes this is dealing with unwanted news or upsetting messages. So it's a story right here. And how I would say the story goes is that you feel slighted with the Queen of Wands. You're thinking about the moon. The moon got you in your head like, okay, I'm going to look at this situation and I'm going to figure it out. But with the moon card, most of the time, your intuition is off. The Death card, you fix to end whatever this is by whatever thing you done came up with. The Queen of Wands and the moon, they came up with something. And they mind. And they like, you know what, I done figured this out. I'm fixed to dead this situation. Whatever situation you've been going through, you about to dead it. But you still have opposing thoughts in your mind about it. You're going back and forth about it, though. You think one way about it, and then you think another way about it. You done made up your mind to dead the situation, but still you on the fence about it. Oh, this wind. Then we have the Four of Cups. And you cannot be satisfied. You see, you look at four full cups right here. God, this wind. You looking at 4 full cups right here. You even got a blessing like trying to give you something like, if somebody trying to give you something like, you even got a blessing coming from the universe. You see this little cloud popped up. And like, okay, you weren't satisfied with these 3 cups. He got his arms crossed like, fuck this, fuck them, fuck everything. I don't want shit from you. But here, I'm even giving you a new gift. This could be somebody coming up in your life. They want to offer you something brand spanking new. And you even against that. Because the last motherfucker got you fucked up. And my alarm just went off, so I want to believe that it's true. Every time my alert off, I feel like I'm hitting shit right on the nail with what I said. So it could be a new situation just trying to enter your life or whatever, but you so fucked up about what's been going on and that you've been up in your head about that you can't even recognize the new situation that's trying to present itself to. As a matter of fact, you don't even give a fuck. You get the fuck away from me too. All y'all get the fuck away from me. I'm in my head. But you could be missing out on the opportunity by being this way. What I would say is you looking at shit, your perspective on shit is kind of wrong. You need to step back and get your mind off of all of this shit and think about something else. Do whatever you can to get your mind off of all of these people and this situation right now and let it play out. Because when all these cards come up like this, it make me feel like the decision that you about to make is going to be not the very best decision for you. The one that you have made up your mind on. You're not seeing shit clearly. The moon is making me feel like that. But you have made up your mind to dead this situation. And I'm not so sure. I'm not trying to run your life or tell you what to do, but I'm not so sure you should just dead the situation yet. Don't be hasty on it. Sit back and let more puzzle pieces come out. You can't solve the 100-piece jigsaw puzzle after you put the border together. You didn't put the whole puzzle together in your mind. You only really got the border though in reality. You got to sit back and let all the chips fall right now. So you don't give a fuck everybody. Page of Swords saying that you just might haul off if you ain't careful and cuss somebody smooth the fuck out, say some shit that you might regret. You might put your foot in your mouth because the Page of Swords pops off. It said sometimes uses sharp words or abrupt manner of communication as experienced as hurtful by those around them. So you might be hearing something that you don't want to hear, or you take something the wrong way because you've been in your head about shit, and you might just pop off if you ain't careful. Step back. I am urging you. I'm urging you to step back and let the cards fall. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I pulled 5 cards. I was supposed to stop at the 4 of Cups. But since you was blocking a potential blessing with this cloud coming out the clear blue sky trying to hand you a cup, you weren't satisfied with these. They full golden cups. And it's 3 of them. You looking at them, but you so in your mind about whatever's going on, you don't want them cups. So God sprung a cup out of the clear blue sky cloud. Here. You ain't happy with these golden cups? And you can still even have these 3. Here's a 4th one. And it's a blessing. But you even ignoring the blessing that you so up in your mind about whatever you up in your mind about. You got to get these people off your head. Page of Swords. You don't want to cuss everybody. Look, I'm going to tell you something. You about to flash if you don't go do some meditation or something. Because that's the Page of Swords. That's what I'm getting. By all of this, you in your mind, you came up with all of this stuff. Death. And then you going back and forth on it. So that's telling you something. Why is you going back and forth on it? Write out your pros and your cons. The worst thing to do is to vent something out of your mouth that you can't take back, and you didn't let the other person know about it and all that stuff, and you end up putting your foot in your mouth. I've been there, I've done it. That's why I'm so passionate about this. I've done it. Anyway, I couldn't end it with that. The Page of Swords, I really got scared. I was like, oh my God. When the Four of Cups came out, I almost put it back. I had to go back through the cards and find it because the Spirit told me to take it. Because I didn't want to keep on pulling clarifying cards. And then the Page of Swords came out. You connecting the dots and you sure about what you know. Okay. I'm in my mind. I'm sure about what I know. I'm a dead this situation with the Death card. I'm a dead this situation. I'm still conflicted over it because I do see some good in it. Or I could see how this could come back and bite me in my ass if I'm wrong. Fuck everything I'm in my head, everybody, and I don't even want this gift. You may not even see it as a gift because you're so blinded by what's going on in your mind right now. And the Page of Swords got you completely walking away because you didn't figure that I can connect the dots. That's the Page of Swords say. I connect the dots. I know what's going on. I made up my mind. With the Moon card here, you can't make up your mind right now. Because you ain't seeing shit clear. Whenever this come up, whenever the Moon card come up, you ain't seeing shit clear. The Moon came up before the Death. You seeing shit wrong. You decided to dead the situation. You conflicted about it though. And if you keep on thinking like this, you finna pop off. I don't know where the Lovers come in. Bam. That's the last clarifying card I pulled, and that's when I was out. Oh God. Let me read some more on this page. New learning experiences. So hopefully you're going to have a new learning experience to tell you that sometimes you can analyze things wrong. Oh, please don't get mad at me, y'all. But this is just what the cards are saying. This is what I want your outcome to be, because you end up with the Lovers. So hopefully between her, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords, you're going to come to an epiphany that you need to sit back, step back, and let things fall where they may. You can't solve the puzzle with just the perimeter. You're going to get something else on your mind no matter what you got to do. And you're going to end up with the Lovers. A beautiful new horizon, beautiful love, beautiful prospects, and beautiful abundance moving forward. I'm fixing to run out of battery power. I got to get out of here. I want to talk to y'all so much more, but this has been so long. I love y'all. I hope this helped y'all. Thanks again for your support. To the point, I'm out.